Hi guys, it's Chris speaking. Welcome back. I have had a couple of questions about testosterone, specifically Testogel, which is what I'm on at the moment, and I thought that I would give a brief overview of what it is and how it works. How it works is the easy part. Hello. So I'm going to show you how I get it. So basically, to my understanding, there are two ways that you can get Testogel. One is in a pump bottle, which is what I have, and the other way is to get it in little sachets. And the sachets and the pumps both give you about 50 milligrams a day as a daily, gel, a daily gel that you put onto your skin, and then it absorbs in. So this is what I get. Here, there's a box. So there's two pumps in the box, so open it up, and yeah, there you go. So, can you see it? Anyway, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But that's what it looks like. So that is man juice in a bottle. Yes, I will continue to call it man juice. Fight me. So basically, all you do, and this is an open one, is you pump this little doobie I take 4 pumps, some people take 6, some people take 8, depending on your levels. Make sure you are going and getting your levels checked fairly regularly if you are on testosterone. I've been very lucky with my own levels, so I was on the gel for 2 months. I went to go and get a check, and I was mid-range, so in Australia, with QML pathology, your normal range is between 10 and 30 points of testosterone. At that 2-month mark, I was at 17, which is good, so I continued on with the 4 pumps. The last time I went to get my bloods done, I was at 28, so a little bit high for where we needed to be, so just dropped back a little bit on the pumps. So still 4 pumps, but that last one isn't a full pump. The reasoning behind choosing the gel for myself was mental. Basically, I think I've mentioned before, I'm a little bit of a control freak, so the idea of going on to shots straight away, the main shot in Australia is Reandron, and it's a shot that you get every 12 weeks, or 10 to 12 weeks, depending on where your levels are at, and it is administered by a doctor or a nurse. To me, that didn't sit quite right mentally, because I had no control over it. So being a gel and being a daily application that I put on myself sat better with me, and it works for me. It doesn't work for everyone. I was 27 when I started hormones, and I wasn't 100% sure how I would feel going into it. There was still a lot of doubt surrounding hormones. So even though, my partner and I both cried tears of joy when I got that gender dysphoria diagnosis, and yes, we will start you on hormones, there was still that fear surrounding it. So when asked what I wanted to do, I went with gel. And in all honesty, I'll probably stick with gel for the next 12 months. I did have something come up in my last session with my GP now, where she said if that continues to happen, we will probably suggest going on Reandron, and at this point in transition, I'm all good. I'm not questioning it anymore. It's definitely something that I will stick with, so if I need to move on to Reandron, then I will, but otherwise the gel is working just fine. I hear a lot, or I have heard and read a lot of people saying that the effects of the gel don't happen as fast as on the shots, and I kind of think that's BS, because I have personally, like I've said before, everyone is kind of different, but personally I have sort of followed a very similar timeline. Hi guys, real quick, I didn't know if you would want to watch a demonstration of Testogel being put on, but I'll do it for you now, and then I'll decide if I'm going to put it in the video later. So this is it. I've just showered. I normally do it straight after the shower. Make sure that your skin is dry so that when it goes on, it absorbs as best it can. If you're in Australia, particularly Queensland or New South Wales at the moment, it's hot as balls, so that can be quite difficult. But I've just put 2. I'll show you. Where are you? Just put 2 pumps in there, so I do 4 in total, and then I usually pick an arm. So let's do this one. and make sure that it goes in. It is quite slippery, so make sure that you don't doesn't slip off or go anywhere. I have a dog who follows me around all the time. I've had to lock her out for this exercise. I have dropped it on the floor before and then had to save her from licking it. Also, I'm sorry about the audio quality. I don't have my mic on at the moment. So just rub it in as much as you can. If you do need more space than your arms, you can put it on your abdomen or your flank. You probably can't see that. But yeah, I normally just pop it on an arm. So 2 pumps on one arm and 2 pumps on the other arm. So here is one arm. It gets nice and sticky, and then it will dry. It dries pretty quickly. Give it 1 to 3 minutes or so, and it will dry. So there is that arm. Pretty much done. We'll leave that one to dry. Make sure you don't put cloth on it until it has dried. You don't want to lose any of it, and do wash your hands quite thoroughly before you touch anyone. Make sure that you don't have skin-to-skin contact with someone for too long. So I just put 2 pumps into my hand there, and into the other arm. It can transfer because it is a gel, so if it's not fully absorbed, it can transfer to another human. So normally I would wear sleeves, but like I said, it's hot as hell at the moment. But if I wear sleeves, then I don't have risk of that coming into contact with anybody else's skin. After about 6 hours, you're okay to have skin-to-skin contact, just, yeah, not prolonged. I haven't had too many issues with it. My partner hasn't had too many issues with it. So that's pretty much it for Testogel. I'm going to wait for this to dry. Sorry, I look sweaty. I've just jumped out of a shower. Alright, anyway, catch you next time. Bye. So gel sat with me. That's what it is. It really is just a bottle, and you can pick it up at your chemist. Some chemists do have shortages of Testogel. It is one of the testosterone products that I have seen go through shortages from time to time. Personally, my chemist has it in stock. There's a really sweet story behind that, which I might share in a trans story time at a later date. But some chemists do run out, so I would probably suggest that you call ahead and just make sure that they have it for you. Chemist Warehouse in Australia is pretty good. I've never really had an issue with any Chemist Warehouse that I've gone to keeping that in stock if I can't get to my regular chemist. That's pretty much it. Just a short video, I guess, on what I do every day. If you have any questions about Testogel effects or what you can do, then feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you want to know more about Testogel and want a second video about specific things, let me know. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, my face will be somewhere on the screen, and I'll catch you guys next time. Okay, bye. Yay, we're done.